I'm going to read a post by Amjad Taha, who is a Middle Eastern journalist, and he is a Muslim journalist. He said, he posted, Sudan's Muslim Brotherhood-led army is currently airstriking and slaughtering Muslim Arab Africans in Khartoum with over 90,000 killed so far. But somehow the UK, France and Canada are threatening concrete actions not against Sudan, but against Israel for daring to fight Hamas and refusing to deliver aid into terrorist-controlled zones. Let's be real. When you faced terror, you didn't show up with food and toys. You showed up with bombs, boots and blockades. The UK laid siege to Basra and Fallujah, cutting off entire cities to eliminate insurgents after only 4 British soldiers were killed. In that battle alone, British forces wiped out 4,000 people. The total Iraqi death toll from the war estimated between 150,000 and 600,000. No one begged for humanitarian pauses. No one called for ceasefires. France launched Operation Serval in Mali in 2013 to eliminate Islamist militants who hadn't even committed a 7th of October-style genocide in Paris. There were no aid trucks, no ceasefires, just French firepower defending French interests. Canada joined the party with Operation Impact, bombing ISIS in Syria and Iraq. ISIS, the Hamas of Iraq. Over 50,000 civilians died in those war zones, yet not a single aid corridor was open for terrorists hiding behind civilians, because everyone knew that exploit schools and women and children as shields. So cut the sanctimony and spare us the moral lectures. You parade as peacemakers while turning a blind eye to Islamist terror in Sudan, where the Muslim Brotherhood's killing machines run wild and their money flows freely through so-called charities based in London and Paris, like Islamic Relief. What are you doing about that? Nothing. Because when it's your soil funding the fire, silence is golden. Every sovereign state has the right, no, the duty, to defend its people from terrorists who butcher civilians, torch babies and take hostages. If you won't clean up the jihadist networks operating under your own flags, don't you dare lecture others for doing what you never had the courage to do. Yesterday and today, brave Gazans protested against Hamas in the streets. Did the UK, France or Canada issue a single statement in support? Did they demand their media cover the voices of the oppressed in Gaza? Of course not, because that doesn't fit the script. The hypocrisy isn't just loud, it is historical. Now that was published by Amjad on May the 20th, 2025. And where is the New Zealand media on this, or any New Zealand politicians at all? World, you need to wake up. If you can't listen to journalists such as Amjad Taha, who himself is a Muslim, and a Middle Eastern journalist, then who the heck are you listening to in your own country?